Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'll be explaining what an Ocavie is. So first off, we're going to go with the format that I have created, because when I explained this a couple of times I messed it up. So we're going over what an Ocavie is, its abilities, its disabilities, and the name origin. Alright, so first off, we're going to go over what an Ocavie is. Now, an Ocavie is a humanoid creature that comes with a variety of colors such as cyan, green, orangey yellow, lilac, and blood red. They only live in Ocavie and love the snow, but if an Ocavie is somewhere other than Ocavie, it will proceed into hiding immediately due to what their ancestors have experienced when they were in other countries in the world other than Ocavie. Their wings hold their ability to teleport, however, not being able to fly is due to their weight and wing size. Ocavie can sit on their tail for a certain amount of time due to their weight. They can also teleport other people but can't adjust to high temperature climates such as Burkina Faso, Mali, Djibouti, etc. Hope I pronounced those right. They do have horns and a halo, but they don't affect the abilities of the creature or any abilities on its own, or have any abilities on its own. Now we're going to go over the colors of it. No, not the colors. We're going to go over what have happened to their ancestors. Alright, so I'm thinking, alright, so many years ago, which is on my franchise, on the Incident franchise, no other franchise, you know those people that believed in, mythical or paranormal things? Yeah, paranormal things still happen, but they believed that Ocavies are actually demons, but they're actually not demons. But anyway, let's move on to their wings. Their wings do hold the ability to teleport, and they can also teleport other people, which is somewhere over here. Yeah, they do teleport other people, and they do teleport themselves to other places that they want to visit, but their power only comes from a certain crystal in Ocavie. And that crystal, if they're in Ocavie, then the crystal will just activate their powers, which we'll get on to that in later. Alright, so moving on to the next one, which is abilities. Teleportation, which of course they teleport with their wings because of the crystal that is sitting on their Ocavie, sitting on its tail. Now, it can sit on its tail for a certain amount of time, for example, 3 to 5 minutes. Healing. It can heal other people, but some of the Ocavies choose not to. And And now we're going to go to the transformation. It can transform into a fox, but the transformation only, yeah, that's the only power that they have that doesn't go with a crystal. The crystal that's in Ocavie. Of course, I'm going to go over the crystal in another video. So, we're going to go over its disabilities. So its disabilities are adjusting to mass heat, which are like Burkina Faso, Mali, Djibouti, etc. The horn and halo abilities. Yeah, there are no horn or halo abilities, which are said already. Because they're like accessories, but they're part of their lifeline. But they can't have abilities on their horn or halo. They're forever attached to them. However, they cannot have a horn or halo at the exact same time. So if you're creating an Ocavie Oc, then your character only needs to have a horn or a halo. No horn or halo, because it won't be an Ocavie without a horn or halo. And socializing in other countries. Now, it is hard for them to socialize in other countries because they're really into hiding. Because of what happened when they visited other countries. Now, let's go over the name origin. The name Ocavie is somewhat as a threat name used by other non-Cavarians to say, for example, unholy beast or teleportation demon, which are random translations that I chose for Ocavie. But the Cavarians see the name Ocavie as unique or creature of teleportation. Now, creature of teleportation, yes, Ocavies can teleport. Now, let's go over something which is another topic that I have created on my mind. Creating your Ocavie creature. Now, if you were creating your Ocavie creature, it has to be cyan, green, orangey yellow, lilac, or blood red. Now, I am going to go over the colors. Now, the cyan needs to be not so really bright. The hair and tail, it doesn't need to be so very light. And if you're creating your Ocavie creature, you can choose whatever colors, but you can't mix the colors together. It has to be either cyan, green, orangey yellow, lilac, or blood red. No other color other than those. Now, if you guys don't know what the cyan is a type of color which is very light blue, and orangey yellow is somewhat of a mixture between yellow and orange. That's the only mixture that there is. And then Ocavie Oc and lilac is somewhat of a purple color, and blood red is somewhat of a red color, which is color of your blood. Now they can't be in other climates. I mean, they can't go on very high temperature climates because their body can take so much. They usually go with the warm level or the cold level, but not too cold level. If you say that your Ocavie lives in the Arctic, then that wouldn't make any sense. It's not in here, but Ocavies can't be in very cold climates, such as very high climates. So if you live somewhere which is very hot, then you need then you can't place your Ocavie on the country that you're on, only on Ocavie, because that's mostly where Ocavies live. Now you can't just go on and put some random stuff on your Ocavie. Teleportation, sitting on its tail, healing, transformation is important to an Ocavie, including the disabilities to adjust to mass heat, foreign or halo abilities, and socializing in other countries. Those are the disabilities, and those are the abilities of the Ocavie. So you can't just have your Ocavie to have abilities on your horn. Otherwise, it's not an Ocavie. It's just a made-up creature that you just made. And socializing in other countries. If your Ocavie is in another country and it's not hiding and it is socializing, then it is not an Ocavie. And adjusting to mass heat. If your Ocavie is in a heat country, for example, Egypt, then it is not an Ocavie, since they love the snow and the cold, but not very cold. And if your Ocavie, and if the description of your Ocavie says that they don't like snow, then they are not actually an Ocavie. They're just another creature of your own. Now that is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I am really stressed out because I have done this billions of times and I did not get anything right. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully on the explanation of the crystal. And by the way, if your Ocavie has its powers on another country other than transformation, and then it is still not an Ocavie. It is a whole other creature. If you don't put those on your Ocavie, if you're making an Ocavie, then that is still not a creature. That is still not an Ocavie. It is another creature of your own. So anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I hope you know how to make your Ocavie creature if you want to make one. Bye. And don't impersonate me with your Ocavie creature.